Look at the camera. Look at all her hair. Yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. First of all, before I introduce myself, let me just go ahead and put this chapstick on, because I don't know about you guys, but creating content, there is something wrong with these cameras and lips, because I could be moisturizing my lips 100 times and it will still look ashy. So I have to put that on every single time before I come on camera. But anyways, hello guys, I am Zion. I'm here at X Designer Breeds, that's my dog breeding program. And here we strive to educate you, the viewer, on everything fur babies, from puppy to adulthood. Okay. All right, so as you can see, I have one of my babies with me. So this is Pixie, and she is a Maltipoo. So somebody commented on one of my Instagram reels that I had of a Maltipoo puppy, and they said they always see puppy Maltipoos, but they've never seen one, a grown one. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna make a video about Maltipoos in the future. That's me talking to my future self. And so I will showcase an adult one. So this is Pixie, and she is one of my Maltipoo babies. Well, she's not a baby anymore. She's just a fully grown adult dog. And she's currently in heat. So we're expecting, or we should be expecting, puppies this coming December. And if you guys notice, she does look like a Maltese. Like she does look like a full-bred Maltese. So if you guys are familiar with what Malteses look like, this is what they typically look like. She has the features of a Maltese. All right, so quick chatting. You guys got to meet Pixie. I've never showcased my multiple adults on my channel before, so I just decided that we're just gonna do a video together, right? And we're gonna be reacting to Tariq Ali. He posted a video here that says, "Meet my puppy. I got a dog to cure my depression and it's working. Meet my new puppy, Tariq Ali." And he posted this video, I think it was 7 months back. Why are you panting so much? He posted this video 7 months back, and I watched the video back then, but now that I've had new eyes being a dog breeder and having like a whole program and so forth, I'm gonna watch this video with these new eyes and see what we can all take away from this video, so on and so forth, because I do breed dogs for emotional support and for mental disorders, you know, such as like anxiety and depression and so on and so forth. So, and if you guys don't know my story, I got my first dogs there, which to this day I still have, my Maltese, that I basically got because I was, you know, depressed, and that basically was the catalyst to my whole program, so to speak. So I will share that in another video, but we're gonna be reacting to Tariq Ali, Pixie, and I. So
hi, my name is Tariq Ali. I'm 24 and I recently went through a breakup. And not just any breakup, the kind of breakup that has you looking like this. Yup, that's me crying. Look at me, looking miserable. Not to mention, I had just got a new apartment with a lot of space, and it was just me. I was depressed, lonely, and I was craving companionship. So what did I do? I did what everybody does when they don't feel good. I went to Google. And no, this is not sponsored. That's just what everybody does, you know, when they get sick and stuff. Okay, I don't need to explain that, but yeah, I went to Google.
okay, I paused, sorry. So he has, well, apparently based on this video, he's going through a phase here in this video, a depressive state, and he Googled, you know, does puppies or helps with depression, and so based on his answer, it did say yes, and he decided to go ahead and get one. I know he's going to be talking much more about this, but I just decided to pause the video just to say that. And this video is going to be pretty much emotional for me because I can definitely relate, but let's continue.
Meet my baby. Meet my baby, guys. Say hey.
Hey guys.
It's cute.
So, this is Graf. I mean, I've been with Graf for a while now, but I'm just now sharing, so I'm like, say hi, Grafy. Say hi. But anyways, what's up? It's your boy Tariq Ali, and welcome back to your boy's channel. How you doing? How you feeling?
Say hey to Graf.
How you feeling?
And Tariq. Say hey.
I'm feeling good. I'm in a good mood.
Me too. Me too, Tariq.
I'm just really having a good day. I was really intentional this morning. I woke up, meditated, connected with myself, my inner child. And yeah, I'm just feeling really good. But this video is about my new puppy, okay? It's because his name is McGrath, okay? He is named after Pat McGrath. I'm going to get a little bit more into that later, but he is a breakup dog. So, I don't even know if that's a thing. I think it's a thing because...
Not a breakup dog, Tariq.
I felt like one of those people that get out of a relationship, they're really sad and they get like cats or a dog or something or a new hobby, you know. This girl ain't never painted in her life, and now she's taking painting classes. She's trying to find herself. You know, that's what that's what he is. Okay, he is a breakup dog. I got him like I told you guys, I went through a breakup like 3.5 or 3 months ago, and I was in a very dark place. And oh, am I starting the video without starting the video? Heck, let's get right into it.
I did that just now. You're good.
First, just introduce him as not as a person, as a dog.
Okay.
His name is McGrath. Okay, he's named after Pat McGrath. If you don't know who Pat McGrath is, then that's so sad. You should know who Pat McGrath is. But Pat McGrath is one of the most famous and the biggest makeup artists in the world. She was the first black woman to generate $1 billion in revenue from her makeup company. Pat McGrath. Google it if you don't know who Pat McGrath is. But the reason that he's named McGrath is because when I first saw him, his eyes, he reminded me of this famous Pat McGrath makeup look with the feathers on the eyes. It reminded me of this instantly, and I was like, McGrath. That's such like a nice, regal sounding name, and it's also like a pet name. And I was like, ooh, I like names that like generate a lot of different nicknames that you can use. I call him Grafty and Graf. He is a Goldendoodle F1b. So what that pretty much means is he is a golden retriever mixed with a poodle, but because he's an F1b, that's the generation, he is pretty much 75% poodle, 25% golden retriever. His dad is
okay, I had to pause there. He's very knowledgeable for just being a dog owner or a new dog owner of Goldendoodles, which is pretty good. And this is what I like to see, especially with new dog owners. Know what type of breed you have in terms of their specific generation, because this helps really when determining their temperament and personality and so forth. So he knows right off the bat that he has an F1b Goldendoodle, and he did explain what that meant, so I'm not going to go over that. But that's pretty cool. I like to see whenever individuals know what type of dog they have. Oh, Pixie, by the way, is an F1 multiple, which basically means that both her parents were purebred, a purebred toy poodle and a purebred Maltese, which she does look more of a F1b because reverse, meaning that she does prefer, or she does look more like a Maltese, but hey, genetics.
toy poodle. His mom is a Goldendoodle. So he's more poodle than golden retriever. So yes, I did get him from a breeder. He is not a rescue. Understand, save the dogs. I'm always here to support getting a rescue. But I want multiple dogs. I don't just want one dog. But I knew for sure I wanted to go to Doodle because of the non-shedding. This is my first time being a real pet parent. I grew up with dogs, but okay, I just know growing up, the way that I've seen dogs be treated in the community that I was in, dogs were, you fed it, you gave it food and water, and you put it in the backyard and you let it in the house until it got on your nerves. Like, we didn't take the dog to the vet, unless like he was like extremely sick, but that never really happened. But like, you never took your dog to the vet, your pet did not have insurance, girl, he was not going to the groomers, girl. It was not giving that girl. A dog was, enjoy the dog until
just a dog.
Like, if it got sick, it just got sick, girl.
Let me pause there because that's so true. I'm Jamaican, if you guys don't know. If you guys have been watching me and haven't heard the accent as yet, sucks for you, but yeah, I'm Jamaican. And growing up in Jamaica, it's just the same. We just have dogs just running around in the backyard. We just give them whatever to eat, leftovers that we haven't eaten or ate. You know, we don't take them to the vet. We don't even know the nearest vet in the neighborhood or in the community. They're dogs. They're just dogs, and what we call dogs in Jamaica, they're called mongrels, right? Meaning that they're mutts basically, and they're just like yard dogs, and we just use them for protection, like protecting our property, protecting our surrounding or people basically, and that's what we use dogs for. Now you may have some elite classes back home that they have the purebred dogs, but if you guys know what I mean, growing up from like the country in Jamaica, we have mutts, we have mongrel dogs, right? So we didn't distinguish between say for instance, like we have a golden retriever, we have like a German shepherd or whatever the case is. And for me, having to do a career just like this, it's kind of like a contrast, but that goes to show you my interest in the craft, right? So let's just continue this video. I'm just babbling too much, but here we go.
And I'm saying this to say that I'd never really experienced a household or a life where dogs were taken care of as they should be taken care of. And so I went into this, like I was doing a lot of research months before getting a dog, researching Goldendoodles. You see him? Yeah, I knew that was going to happen.
Look, good girl.
Because I read up on you. I'm just saying that I wanted to be a real good parent to my baby, because I really look at him as my baby, and I wanted to make sure I had time. And I knew that with the dog that I wanted, I didn't want no slobbing. I don't like when dogs slob on me, because I grew up with pit bulls, and I also had a King Corso, like different types of dogs like that, like bigger dogs, the slobbing and then the shedding, and then people be allergic. I didn't want none of that, so that's one of the reasons I wanted to go to Doodle. And because I love their curly coat and their long legs, I just love the way they look. And I say all this to say, like I was saying, I want to have multiple dogs, and I knew that the first one I wanted to go to Doodle, and then after that I was like, I'm gonna get a rescue. Oh, another good fact, we have the same birthday.
That's pretty cool.
I'm not making that up.
That's pretty
cool.
When
I was asking the breeder about everything, and they were like, oh, we don't have any puppies, and I kept asking. I said, please, you have a puppy? She was like, actually, we do have this one puppy, but he's available for pickup this weekend if you're available, and then his litter was born on November 11th. I said, oh, this is God. I really thought it was a sign. The breeder that I was using, they were very thorough. You had to do an application. They asked about your house. Are you going to be able to take care of this dog? Like I could tell this breeder really cared. And even they keep up with you afterwards and give you help, give you tools to, babe, no.
Okay, while he had an interjection there with McGrath, I love that. I love that he did his research whenever he went into it. He knew exactly what he wanted. He knew exactly what breed he wanted. He went in, he knew the reason why he wanted that breed. He also chose a breeder that was very thorough with him, having a contract, so on and so forth. These things are very important, guys. So whenever you're looking for a dog, make sure that you're choosing a breeder that actually cares for their dogs, care for their puppies, ask a million questions. If you call today, go ahead and call tomorrow and ask the same questions. It doesn't hurt, right? Because you want to make sure that you're picking up an animal they're going to be with you for the rest of their lives, right? So you have to ensure that they're coming from a good background, so to speak, and they're very thoroughly taken care of. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else there to add. Are you enjoying this with me, Pixie? Thank you.
These pants are expensive, and you don't work.
Neither does Pixie. Well, she works. She's a mom.
So yeah, but getting back to the point of the video and like the title of this video, he's a breakup dog. So after my breakup, that was my very first time being in love, and I think I'm gonna do a separate video actually talking about my breakup. I think I'm in a really good place now to talk about it and to be honest and to help people, because it's way more than just a relationship and boyfriend love, all of that. Like when you're in that much of love, you tap these traumas inside of you that real deep. But anyways, after my breakup, I was really depressed, and I was really sad because I'm not that close with my parents. If you watch my channel, then you saw those videos of me and my dad coming out to my dad. That was my biggest video on my channel. But we're not close, and I haven't talked to him in a while. But without getting into that, I just always had this depression because I was juggling through homes, I was homeless, and I just never got the love that I wanted from my mom and my dad. And so when my aunt and uncle took me in when I was 15, I started placing that expectation on them, just because I wanted that love. I needed somebody to love me that closely and that hard. And so when I left my aunt and uncle, because they got me when I was 15 and then I went to college, so they only had a couple years, and then even after that, I was still putting that responsibility and expectation on them. And so when I got in a relationship, it became extremely trauma bonding and codependent in a way where I was he was filling that hole that I always needed my parents to fill. So when we broke up, I experienced a depression, like I did when I was abandoned by my parents and I was homeless and jumping around homes. So it was really triggering for me, and I, for the first time, realized that I needed to grieve so much. But I was yearning so much for companionship, because something that I loved in my relationship that I felt like I never felt growing up was I wanted to feel like someone's priority and someone's like, you need me. I just never felt needed. I talked to my therapist about it, and I just knew that a dog was perfect because he needed me and I need him. We're both going to just pour into each other and love each other, because that's all he wants. That's all he wants us to eat, drink.
You guys are just going to be hearing all panting in this video.
Crab legs and love. That's all I want. Even before
she's just panting. And I have the fan off for the purpose of the video. Sorry, Tariq. I have the fan on for the off for the purpose of this video, but we're burning up in here. But we gotta get through this video, baby. Thank you. Okay. I promise it won't be much longer. Yeah, it's just 5 more minutes. Jeez. Hey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. She's so excited. Why?
These weeks I had in a very long time. And 15 minutes before I met with, the people that brought him to me, I was like in tears. I just felt so alone. And when he came, I didn't feel too alone anymore. Like in the mornings when you wake up, that's usually when you feel the most depressed, right? Like you wake up and you feel so heavy. And to have somebody need me, like to want me, to lick me, like come on. And I was like, oh wow, you need me. I don't know, it was very healing. And my depression was getting to the point where I didn't want to get out of bed. I was just like not working. I was just, it was depression. it was depression. I was like, I don't think I need to describe depression.
You don't. I do have those moments as well. It's not as frequent now because I'm doing exactly what I love. I've noticed that since I've started doing my business and focusing more on that, because it's my passion and that's what I do 100% of the time right now, I noticed something different in myself where before I would have had depressive episodes more frequently, and now they're not as frequent. And I do believe it's because I'm doing exactly what I ought to be doing in this world. And this may not be the ultimate thing that I'll be doing like in another maybe 20 years or so, right? Because people do grow. But in the same time, I think that this is what I ought to be doing right now, because I don't have those feelings of, oh, I should be doing more, or this is not what my life is supposed to be. This is exactly what my life is supposed to be, right? And I love this video more so than what, I'm just watching it because of the content of the Golden Doodle, but more so because of the message that he has behind what he's gone through and what he's sharing. Like, that's very powerful. And thank you, Tariq, for even explaining all of this, because you didn't have to, right? So I hope you guys are seeing, the message behind what he's saying and feeling his story, because I'm an empath either way. So, but I'm definitely feeling, what he's going through and the relief that he can have through McGrath, right? That's powerful too, and very healing.
But getting him, I will say, it helped me in a way where it did force me to get out of bed. I just don't like the word force. But having someone depending on me and pouring into me and loving me and just wanting to lick me and play with me, look at him. Like in the mornings, I'm like, oh, I do have to get up because I have to take him out. I have responsibility now. And I think having that responsibility and the responsibility that comes with love and it was healthy for me, and it got me out the bed. It helped me. I just knew I needed love. The long story short is I really needed love. Yeah, okay. Come here. Come here. I just know I really needed love, and I wasn't getting a lot. I just... It's always this toy. This toy. Can you bite the other side, babe?
Always that one annoying toy, and you still buy them.
I just know I can't even get this in style. I really needed love, and I got a dog to give me that love, okay? And it's really helpful, so I would encourage anybody going through a rough time, get you a puppy. So, I didn't come here to talk too long about it, but I did want to just open you up to my new baby, because I love him so much, and you're going to see him a lot, and people was like, you didn't tell us you got a puppy? I was like, I didn't know this was like a huge grand thing, like having a baby, but hey, it is. It is. You're going to be my kid, brother. You're going to be my kid.
Alright, so I love the message behind his video. I think it was a great idea to get McGrath. I want to see what he looks like now. He has been... Whoops. I'm sorry guys. I want to see what he looks like now. It has been 7 months, so I'm going to stalk his Instagram and I'm going to stalk his social media and see if I can find an updated picture of McGrath. I'm also going to send him a message if I can't find one in the hopes that he responds. And Pixie and I, you're going to be seeing her much more because she's in heat, and I'm going to be, capturing a lot of content around the whole breeding process, so on and so forth, up until the point she has puppies, the growth of the puppies, so on and so forth. So stay tuned. I do have my other red toy poodle Zizi in heat as well. Well, she's coming in supposedly next week, and I will be showcasing her as well. So you guys got a chance to meet Pixie. So Pixie, all right, say bye-bye. Say bye-bye, Pixie. Bye. Say bye-bye. All right, see you guys in the next video.